The job makes you stressed and panicked and miserable. But when it all comes together and you make a good movie, it's good forever.
Boy, I tell you what, Michigan weather be crazy, bro. Yesterday was around 30 degrees, cold, freezing, rain, sleet, and snow, heavy winds. Today it's like 70 degrees and, pretty much warm for here in Michigan. And I want to say this, like, is it me? Me and my boy Rashad were talking about how mediocre movies have been 2025, and I'm just like not excited to go see anything at the movies. I'm excited to go see Sinners, but everything 2025 has been mid. My favorite movie of this year, I think, still is Magazine Dreams with Jonathan Majors. Now, I'm highly excited to talk about something that I'm excited about. Apple TV has been on fire lately, bro. Fire. I haven't seen Severance, so I can't really speak on that, but I started watching The Studio with Seth Rogen about basically him being this studio exec. Like, he worked at the studio and he ended up becoming a studio exec. And this shit is like Entourage mixed with that one show they did, the movie The Order, starring, what's my man named Miles Teller, when he was going to be producing the Godfather movie. So it's like that, but mixed with Entourage, but way funnier than Entourage. And all the cast members here is excellent. It got the lady from Advocate All Along. I can't think of her name right now because I'm right off the top of my head. And a bunch of other stars, man. Speaking of stars, it's about him being a movie studio exec, right? And they get these crazy ideas. This is like how I thought the Minecraft movie would go. Like, how did that get made? It's so ridiculous to make a movie out of it, but they end up, figuring it out how to do it. Now, in this thing, I ain't gonna spoil it too much, but once he gets the job, his first job is to produce a Kool-Aid.
Got to have some more. All right. It's Kool-Aid to the rescue. The one for kids.
Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
For a kid's big thirst.
A Kool-Aid movie, bro. Like, who the fuck, who would green like that? But anyway, they get big stars like Martin Scorsese, they get him involved in this Kool-Aid movie in a type of way. And then things happen where, damn, I'm like, the wind is pretty strong. Someone just almost took me out. Hold on. But anyway, they get Martin Scorsese to produce a Kool-Aid movie, which I thought was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? Also, episode 2 is a whole one-shot, so they don't cut, they don't edit, they just follow Seth Rogen on this shoot, in this, they have to shoot it all in one day before they lose the light, and Seth Rogen kind of puts you in an uncomfortable position about him, wanting to tweak everything, because he wants to be he wants to make, prestigious films, but sometimes the studio, doesn't allow it, thus the Kool-Aid movie. And then the third episode, which I think is my favorite, that has Ron Howard in it. Now, Ron Howard, we always know he was a pretty good actor, from Happy Days, but Ron Howard gives a performance here that probably was the best performance of his whole entire career. I think he needs an Emmy or Oscar for that shit, because he was fired. Speaking of Emmys and Oscars, this is the best Seth Rogen I ever seen him, period. He's always good and funny, whatever. Some of his movies don't hit and miss. This shit is perfect. And not just Seth Rogen, this whole cast is perfect. Like I said, they got the girl from Advocate All Along, this guy named Ian, what I can't think of his last name, but he is hilarious. You see him in a lot of films. They had Anthony Mackie, I think it was in episode 3, which probably is my favorite. Anthony Mackie was better than he was in Captain America, Brave New World. He was that good, and Ron Howard was fire. This show, man, if you ain't watching The Studio on Apple Plus, man, you're missing out. It's just something that I'm highly excited to see every week. This is probably one show that I'm going to just straight up watch over. And I haven't been watching shows over in a long time, but this might be a show that I watch over and over again. It's that good. It's better than Entourage. It's on the same level as the Offer, the one about the Godfather, but it's still funny, you know what I'm saying? They bring so much to the table, and it's very, very well done, which surprised me. I love the back story of how movies are made. That's what made it exciting to me, you know what I'm saying? See how movies are really made and see how ridiculous, you know what I'm saying, some of these concepts come and see how much they bitch out when they actually got to talk to the directors and stars, and everybody bitch out, don't want to do what they want to do or say what they want to say. Like it's this one movie where episode 3, the movie's is a good movie, but it's way too long. We didn't set through movies that are like good, but like, man, why is it that long? So like the producers, like, we got to cut like, 30 minutes off of the movie, and nobody wants to tell them, bro. Like stuff like that is gold. I believe this show is the best thing on television. It's the best thing out for me right now. Apple TV is killing it. It's another one called Number One on the Call Sheet, and I watched the first episode, and they had every black actor that I could imagine on there. Not only did they have all the great black actors, I'm gonna talk about this later after I watch the whole series, but they had every black actor, and they were telling stories that I had never heard before, and that shit was fire. I watched it right after that, but it was kind of late, so I didn't finish it, but like, that's fire. Apple TV is crushing it right now. And Netflix, y'all should take notes, and start producing overpriced bullshit, and produce quality television, because I think Apple TV right now is crushing the game. Well, anyway, man, I'm excited. Can't wait to watch the next episode of The Studio. Are y'all watching it? Seth Rogen is fire on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Would y'all be watching it or checking it out? And as always, you know the deal. Hit that like button if you really like this content. If you really like this content, of course, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. And don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the foe, and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got